The UK is in a cost of living crisis, and with food prices on the rise, the average Brit spends £42 a week on just food alone. So I wanted to know, is it possible to not only survive, but bulk on just half of that? My body needs 2,400 calories and 120 grams of protein in order to bulk, so we're going to have to make use of the cheapest foods going. I'm talking rice and oats for the carb, and chicken wings and pork for the protein, and whole milk and nuts for some healthy fats, if we stand any chance of completing this.
Great success.
So we've just prepped breakfast for tomorrow morning, and spoiler alert, this is going to be the breakfast for the whole 7 days. And when you think cheap breakfast options, your first thought should be oats. So we've gone for overnight oats with some whole milk and some sultanas. It's given us everything we need: satiating, healthy fats and protein. Tick, tick, tick. So I started this challenge weighing in at 9 stone 13 3/4. Hoping to put on about half a pound during this week. The results from yesterday. 7.5 out of 10, absolutely banging. Great bit of sweetness from the sultanas and great creaminess from the whole milk. And what makes it even sweeter is how cheap it was. Was about to start cooking lunch and then realised I forgot all my seasonings. I don't want just plain chicken. There it is. Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah, look at that seasoning. Got hairs on them. Report, they've got hairs on them. I left absolutely nothing on the bone, and I cannot wait to dig into what my sister described as the ultimate gym bro meal. And I couldn't have put it better myself. Absolutely spot on, went down a treat. However, I did put too much seasoning on the chicken. Out of 10. Day 2, and we've already hit our first proper stumbling block, as my dad invited me out for a meal in a few days' time, and I had to refuse. There was nothing I could do. I've got no budget to operate for a meal out. Don't get me wrong, it's not that I don't like eating the same meals. I quite like having the routine and knowing exactly that this is going to help me hit my goals day after day. But it was quite gutting to have to turn down a meal out. Lunch, we've gone same again, and although this is actually quite a nice meal, I can see why the chicken is a little bit cheaper when it comes on the wings, as it's a bit more admin than just getting some chicken breast, as I did have to go chomp style on the wings to get the meat off the bone. They were absolutely beautiful. However, I'm a brokey, I've got no money.
You cannot afford.
So it's just left me sat here, fuming, proper craving more Mawams. Day 3, and I'm well aware that I haven't been showing you what I've had for my tea, but for my tea today, I'm having to have chicken wings and rice again. So I've had to have it twice today because the bag of chicken ran out today, like the use by date was today. So I've got to use it. That's sort of the thing. That's one of the big struggles I've found with this. Just got back from the gym, and it's clear to me that this is actually working, as I just maxed out my first ever machine. It was the calf machine, but
a win is a win. A win is a win. I don't care what y'all say. A win is a win.
See you for day 4. Day 4, and I managed to match my all-time bench PR, 80 kilos for anyone wondering. Yeah, not great, but it's improving. And I had an absolutely incredible day, an incredible chest pump. But I thought I'd finally show you what I've been having for tea. Because look how nice that pork looks, and then we've got some rice bubbling away in the background. And I'm a chef in the kitchen. Call me Gordon.
Open that baby up! Come on, big boy! Show me your willy!
Day 5. It's been a rest day today, so no training updates for you, unfortunately. Wow. But I've just been doing random side quests. Nothing really in particular. But yesterday, we did make what should hopefully be one of, if not our final purchases of this challenge. However, you cannot snack on a pack of chicken wings. What I've actually been snacking on, we usually have some mixed nuts and strawberries. And this is the part of the challenge where it's more about who you know, not what you know. As my mum owns an allotment, so she brings back an absolute massive punnet of strawberries every single day. One strawberry plant costs about £1. So I want to be reasonable and take £3 off of the budget for what we've been having.
Nothing to report.
Day 7, and I feel really fit, really healthy. And my performance in the gym is excellent. And if you're a weirdo like me that doesn't mind eating the exact same food day in, day out, then this challenge is actually quite easy for you. And to drink, we've been having Dilute. Quite a lot of it, as you can see, basically empty. Some tea. Obviously, I was limited on milk, but these tea bags are super mid. If you're getting tea bags, I would go expensive. And with those last few grains of rice eaten, my challenge was complete. I had officially fed myself for a whole 7 days on only £20. I then went to the pub and spent £18 on 3 pints. Yeah, I know, absolutely mental in it. But the following morning, I weighed in at 10 stone and a half, which is exactly where we wanted to be. So, alright, take it away.
Great success.
Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye. Ta-da.